Franklin the Bee, a short story by LeeahV. Franklin buzz, 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 the bee, wielding about so wild and free, smelling the flowers and feeling the breeze, sunshine above as the fields all aglee. Today, as each day, Franklin buzzes to say a hi to each friend as he passes their way. Lovely, the duck sits afloat on her pond, the stream flowing in as it sings her a song. Buzz, buzz, Franklin calls. Quack, quack, she sings back. Then up Lovely flies to meet her friend away up high. What a nice day for a fly in the sky. By the leaves on the trees, Lovely and Buzz hear chirping begin to sing. It is a mother bird and her babies 3. Over them a song she does sing. I love you, my loves. And they chirp their love back in reply. What a wonderful and sweet morning reprise, said Franklin as he buzzed by. From there, Lovely and Franklin continue their flight. Over golden fields drifted the sound of a moo and a sigh. As they gather closer to where the sound began, they spot such large horns curling up that to them there seemed to be no end. They land close by with a buzz and a flap, and to their surprise lay a shag of golden mass slumped in the golden grass. Breathing heavily, again came the moo and the sigh. Franklin tried to get closer to the face of this curious mass, but each time its forceful breath would just blow him right back. The golden head of this creature began to shake itself awake, and our bee quickly buzzed to a distance that seemed safe. Big, kind brown eyes began to open as the head shaking ceased. It was now Franklin could see. It was the ox who had been asleep. Kindness exuded from the ox as he smiled. Nice to see you, Buzz Buzz. And Lovely, you too. The duck slightly bowed her head as her reply. Franklin buzzed in closer by her side. They both watched in awe as the ox stood himself up, casting a huge shadow over Franklin and the duck, his horns curling round, his head as a crown. For that is what he is, the ox who had made this sound. Now who is this ox, you may be asking of our bee? Well, he comes from a land far off, a place where there happens to be many, many other bees. And when he comes down, it is to tread, tread, tread. He works in the fields, as his father has said. It is a work of love, to break up the land of the field. But the ox is strong and faithful. Undaunted, he will never yield. He sets his face like flint, focused on that which is to come. The seeds he may not plant, but the soil he prepares, for all of them. He knows his work is worth the weight of all that will bloom from his love on the appointed date. But on this day, Franklin happened to see the big strong ox taking a nap in the breeze. Oh, how can this possibly be? Even the ox needs a day off, winked the big, kind brown eyes in the direction of Franklin the bee. Oh, what a sight this has been to see. Then they watched the ox saunter off, back to the fields to work non-stop. His great strength once again he will wield, day after day until it is time for the yield. He works so very hard, whispered Lovely the duck. I wish there was something we could do to wish him some luck. That's when an idea entered Franklin's busy bee mind. He may not be strong, but he could buzz by. To find their big ox in the fields, and whisper encouragement into his ears. For the ox is easy to find. Just look for the big horns curling up, crowning this kind and tirelessly working ox. That was the beginning of Franklin's friendship, a friendship with an ox. What a seemingly strange paradox. One creature big, the other quite small, but both some of the hardest workers of them all. For now it's goodbye. Until the next time with Buzz Buzz the bee. I wonder what other adventures Franklin will fly off to see. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and buzz by that like button.